Just when America was trying to set an example saying, Africa, you can't do this. It's against human rights. You cannot pass an anti-gay law. We will sanction you. We will cancel visas. It's against human rights to do this, Africa. And guess what America just did? They passed a new anti-trans law, anti-gay law in America, like yesterday. Sam George, what have you done to us? Just when America was trying to go out and tell Africa, you're not allowed to pass anti-trans laws, anti-gay laws, well, guess what just happened in America? The state of Kentucky just passed the strictest anti-gay law in America. I bet you don't see us canceling any of the senators of Kentucky or congressmen or women's licenses or visas or sanctioning Kentucky like they're doing with Africa. It's always rules for you, but not for us. It just gets old, doesn't it?
He disagrees with us, but again, these bills are passed overwhelmingly. They express the will of the people.
To express the will of the people. I haven't heard that in a while. Now, during the passing of this bill, there were protesters in the building screaming and disrupting the meeting, but we're told that they were being arrested and held in jail. Both the House and the Senate of Kentucky voted to override the governor's veto on the law that bans transgender care for young people. Condensed, it requires parents to be notified of any mental health service requests relating to human sexuality. It bans gender-affirming care for those under 18, including hormone therapy and surgery. And it would also revoke a doctor's license if they provide a gender-affirming care to minors. So basically it's saying, hey kids, you need to go talk to your parents before you go and do these things. Kids are going to rebel, we know that. And why do they rebel? Well, anger and spite, apparently.
I think we are all coming here right now not only just anger, but out of just pure spite.
Anger and spite. That's a rebellious attitude of a kid, a minor who wants to do what they want to do without knowing how life operates. Well, or somebody just got to her. There was opposition to the bill. Senator Karen Berg, who a few months ago had lost her transgender son to suicide, she voted no on the bill and had to say this to the queer people of Kentucky.
Do not give up hope. Do not hurt yourself, and God forbid you not go out and hurt somebody else over this.
Now here's what Republican Max Wise had to say after supporting the bill and voting yes.
Prayers of compassion and prayers of support to stand for parents and to stand for children, that we will protect them in the Commonwealth of Kentucky as we go forward to override the governor's veto.
Asking for prayers and concern. Now, he has 4 children, and all of them are doing fine. You see, this is where it gets me. It hits hard and kind of to the core. And it's sad that the Democrat senator lost her kid to suicide. It's just horrific. When you're 30 times more likely to commit suicide if you're a trans, why would you promote it to your children? I just don't, I can't get that. I don't get it. It's not that hard to figure out, parents. If you want to reduce your children's risk of suicide, don't encourage this behavior. It's clearly a mentality that can be deadly, but they're not going to stop. I mean, the protesting, it's going to continue. We know that. But when you see the people who are protesting, look at this. Do you see it? Do you want the world to be taken over by this? I mean, check this person out down here. You see that if this isn't what you call a cult, then I don't know what it is. I mean, actually, I do know what that is. It's a dude. I don't know if he's with or just dressed like one of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, which is an LGBTQZ++ movement. And they do some of the most sacrilegious things, and they proclaim it and shoot it out as satire. But here's the thing. Nobody starts off like this. This is just a manifestation over time for those who were curious and went down that little rabbit hole. It probably started off in a disguised form of peace and love. Find your inner self bedtime story, and now it's consumed them. You know, I don't know. But I do know this. This is America enacting an anti-LGBTQ law because of the problems the people see it's been having with some of the issues. That's the job of the government, to enact legislation, to vote on it, and to pass it or not, depending on the votes. But when Africa does it the same democratic way, Africa, all the way overseas, thousands of miles by plane or boat from America, the U.S. wants to punish them for doing the exact same thing. Look, some people can say, well, their laws are way too extreme. I don't care. If it's punishment for stealing a candy bar, it's their law. If the democratic system wants to give people 5 years for stealing a candy bar, I guarantee you that when they get out, they would think twice before taking their crimes to the next level and stealing a car or robbing a bank. Either way, it's their land, it's their law, and if America can do it their way, then they can't tell Africa or any other country that they're wrong for doing it their way. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Have a blessed day.